FUNTIME Productions is poised to take the global music scene by storm with the revolutionary way of producing digital music. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Beach Corner on Wasaga Beach TV. I'm Dianna Chycki. FUNTIME Productions is your one-stop shop for all your music production. This company based in Tokyo combines an award-winning production team with many years of industry experience. The team consists of 3 Americans with a common goal of revolutionizing the way digital music is produced. After securing a digital distribution deal with The Orchard from Sony Music in June, FUNTIME launched their 100 Days, 100 Songs campaign, which had been gaining popularity globally on all major streaming platforms. Joining me via Skype from Tokyo are Jon Underdown, Victor Newman, and Shenan Brown from FUNTIME Productions. Great to see you again, and nice to meet you, Shan.
Aloha, nice to meet you too.
What's up, Dianna? How are you?
Good to see you.
All of you have an incredible musical career and from different backgrounds. Jon, you were born in Seattle. Victor is from Los Angeles. And Shen, you were born in China and raised in Hawaii. So what brought you to Japan and what are you doing in Tokyo?
Okay. Well, for me, I had an interest in Asia since I was a young kid. And I studied Japanese when I was in high school. That led into continued study in university, and me coming over as an exchange student and doing my junior year of university here. And then during that time, had started some musical things that looked promising, so I decided to stay here and continue that. And it's been 18 years now.
So Victor, what brought you to Japan?
Well, I produced music in LA for a really long time, about 20 plus years. And I just felt like I needed a break from the LA scene. And I came here to visit and I loved it. And I never looked back. And here we are.
And Shen?
First time I came to Japan, I was 10 years old in 5th grade. Had no choice. My father was a professor at the University of Hawaii and moved to Japan to teach here. And sort of been part of my life ever since, on and off between Hawaii and Japan for about 15 years now.
How did you meet?
Well, Victor and I met about 4 years ago, randomly out at a bar one night. Really, I was out having dinner with my wife, and he was at the bar and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man? Do you do music?" And that was kind of it. We started talking, and then we sessioned, and the next thing you know, it's 4 years later. And Shen and I had some, brief encounters over the years in, various events or whatever. But we had a really interesting connection about 2 or 3 years ago on the bus back from Narita Airport. We'd both gone back at the same time, had a really nice conversation on the bus. 2-year gap, and then all of a sudden I got a text from Cozy Mizoguchi saying, "Hey man, I'm doing this new project. I'd like to tell you about it, and I'd really like to introduce you to the person who's whose project it is." So I meet Cozy, we talk for a bit, and then in walks Shen, and we just hit it off. Yeah. And then the 3 of us got together, hit it off even better, and then next thing you know, we're in the studio making music, and next thing you know, we have FUNTIME Productions, and we're having this Skype interview.
Jon and Victor, you form part of Ye, and Shen, you're from Def Tech. And together you created FUNTIME Productions. For our viewers, tell us about this revolutionary way of producing digital music that is poised to take the global music scene by storm.
Well, I think, the reason that we decided to do this campaign, 100 songs in 100 days, because I've been in the music business a long time, and I saw how it just, trying to work on 10 songs for an album versus just putting your creativity out into the world the way you want to. And I think that it was important for us to make a statement starting a new company and coming in and saying, hey, this is how we're going to do it now. This is what needs to be done. And we call it the Shock and Awe campaign. So basically, we just felt like, you know, not a lot of artists get the attention they deserve. And then you're sitting back, twisting your hair or boggling your mind, trying to figure out what 10 songs I want to put on this album. And I just think that's an old way of thinking. So we just came together and said, hey, let's do something revolutionary. Let's do something that is impactful and try to make a difference. And that's why we started this campaign.
What music genre are you producing?
We're doing a little bit of everything from trap music, rock music, reggae, jazz, hip hop, pop, EDM, up-tempo music, every kind of music there is. You know, we've pretty much touched or crossed in this campaign, except for metal. We haven't done any metal, but we do have rock elements. We do have reggae elements. We have Japanese English lyrics. You know, we're really trying to give artists the lane to appeal for themselves and sell themselves to the world. And, you know, that's what FUNTIME is doing. We're giving people that lane. So you don't have to go through all the red tape of a record label and all that stuff. You get better shares on your product, on your artistic releases. So we just felt like it was time. And me personally, I think Japan needs a change in music scene because, you know, Korea, they release music worldwide, but Japan music is really just for Japan. And I think there's a lot of great artists here. And, you know, we're just trying to change that and put some people on the map, so to speak.
In June this year, FUNTIME Productions secured a global digital distribution deal with The Orchard from Sony Music Group. How is this working out for you?
Wonderfully.
Actually, it's going really well.
Wonderfully.
Yeah.
You know, this deal is fantastic because there are a lot of options for digital distribution, right? Through things like CD Baby, there are other digital distribution platforms and distributors out there. But, you know, our research and led us to, you know, believe that The Orchard was the strongest of all of those. And it's a wonderful thing to have a direct connection to a digital distributor where, like, it can be a real nightmare to try to get things changed across multiple platforms, you know, iTunes, Spotify, whatever. Like, say even the spelling on a name is incorrect. You know, it can be a real nightmare for example, to get changes done on those things, to get the information correct, the metadata correct, so that all the people who were involved in the songwriting, performing, etc., get the proper credit and also get the proper royalty distributions, you know, allotted to them. Thankfully, with The Orchard, we have a direct rep with them, so we're able to really navigate the digital world and all these digital platforms with speed and with ease. And, you know, at the end of the day, putting it out there in a wonderful way so that it's tracked anywhere the song goes, right? It has a thing called the digital fingerprint. So whether it be on Apple Music, user-generated content on YouTube or whatever, The Orchard is aware of it, you know, and all these little, you know, the streaming game and the digital game is, unfortunately, with the way that the laws are at the moment, the royalties and the monies that that come from that are less than terrestrial radio, traditional terrestrial, like television stations, etc. But The Orchard is great because they're like masters at tracking these micro pennies from all over the globe, wherever they might come from, which is a really wonderful thing for the creators of the music. And, you know,
plus we have a great connection.
Plus we have a great connection with them. And another wonderful thing about The Orchard is that aside from being a digital distributor, they also make their own film content. They make their own television content. They're really connected tight with Netflix. So the opportunities in-house for licensing of music and other ways to exploit in the music world is a good word. It's not a bad word. So other ways to exploit the music to allow for other opportunities for the music to be heard, other opportunities for royalties, etc., to be generated are, like at the ready with the Orchard. And, they have a wonderful machine. If they get behind something, they can really help to push and promote artists, music, record labels like us. So at this point, and it's been fabulous to work with them.
So Victor, I know you talked a little about the 100 Days, 100 Songs, which kickstart on July the 27th. Where are you right now with this campaign?
Wow, I think we're at day 58. Day 58.
With Ain't Nobody Trippin'.
Yep, the song is Ain't Nobody Trippin'. Very nice young lady named Carolyn Minks.
Mm-hmm.
Her song came out today, day 58.
Yeah.
And, she's Japanese, Hawaiian, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Hawaii raised,
Hawaii
born,
raised,
yeah.
yeah. And she's a very, very good writer, good singer.
Mm.
And as soon as we met her, we were like, yes, we want to put you in this campaign.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why she's there.
Yep.
Although you are based in Japan, can any artists around the world take part of FUNTIME Productions?
Yes.
Yes, they can. The only thing that we pretty much require, of course, is a good song, of course. But we like to quality control the music, make sure that the proper mix is done, the proper, levels for the masters are correct. But yeah, we're looking for artists all the time to get in touch with us and talk to us about production and releasing their music through us.
FUNTIME Japan is, in our minds, is phase one.
Yes.
We definitely, one of the things that the three of us have talked a lot about is, especially with, being from Seattle, being from LA, being from Hawaii, and also sharing this, this hub in Japan, right? We really want to try to link all of these places and somehow, expand the FUNTIME vibe to, and, facilities, staff, etc., the team, the phenomenon to places like to LA, to Hawaii, to Seattle is sort of our next goal after we take over Japan.
What are some of the upcoming highlights?
That would definitely have to be, we have like the first 3 weeks of the second half of the campaign, along with just great music in general. We have 2 slots in the campaign. We themed out the days, right? And 2 of the days are called Win-Win Wednesdays and Throwback Thursdays. And so these are a lot of songs from unreleased songs from Victor's catalog, from the fantastic people that he worked with in LA over the 25 plus years there, right? And a lot of these wonderful songs had just been chilling in hard drives and unfortunately hadn't made it out into the world yet. Looking through all these songs, we found songs that are featuring people like Snoop Dogg and songs with artists like Coolio, KRS-One, Flo Rida, Ice-T. So we decided to take these legendary people, right, that are on, it's not like, their voices are in Pro Tools files. They sessioned with Victor, you know what I mean? So a chance now to brush those songs up again, put a little young 2018 on it, and then put it out into the world finally and show these people like, hey, this is part of the history of
what we're doing. And
so we have 3 weeks where we got 2 songs from like 2 of these songs, like 2 songs a week with, I believe it's Snoop Dogg and then Coolio, and the next one is KRS-One, Flo Rida, the next one is Ice-T, and then Redman from Wu-Tang Clan. And then also one more after that.
Red was with Meth.
Oh, Red was with
not
Meth.
Wu-Tang. They were together. Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then also from Jazz from Drew Hill, the amazing R&B group Drew Hill. So those are some definite highlights of the second half of the campaign. Along with just
some other awesome, great songs.
Yeah, great music to like all around the entire way.
Excellent. So being in Japan, do you guys all speak Japanese?
No.
Yes.
この2人は普通に日本語は喋れるんで。
僕は大丈夫です。
こっちは大丈夫です。
大丈夫です。
Where can we find more information if people want to listen to your music?
That would be on our homepage, funtimepro.co.jp. Or you can also search Funtime Pro, like fun, like let's have a fun time, Funtime Pro, pro.co.jp, and it should come up. We have links to all of the major platforms such as Apple Music, Spotify,
Deezer.
iTunes, Deezer, Amazon as well. You can sample, you can preview the music on our homepage. You can check out the graphics. You can learn more about us. You can learn more about the company. All while you're listening to the music. It's wonderful.
Well, thank you, Jon, Victor, and Shen for being my guests and wishing you continued success.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. For more exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities, check out Beach Corner on Wasaga Beach TV. I leave you with a music clip from Ye featuring Shen from Def Tech titled Pass It Around. Bye-bye, everyone.
I don't know what y'all talk about, I'm from the dirty south. Don't do it like this, can't keep it rolling, and this is what we turn it out. Let's go, let's move, let's make it shock. Make some moves, make it rock. This is how we get it done, let's have some more fun. FUNTIME Productions, it's erupting. I beg your pardon for the interruption. Now we're gonna do it live. Kick that stitch just one more time. Woo, Alakazam, break it down. I'ma keep rolling through your town.